Tonight, a Marine on the U.S. Marshals top 15 most wanted list is in custody after allegedly killing his girlfriend in San Diego and fleeing to Mexico 6 years ago. Raymond McLeod, also known as RJ, was finally arrested in El Salvador this week. The U.S. Marshal Service saying local authorities took him into custody after they got a tip that McLeod was working as an English teacher at a nearby school.
I was like, it's him! Oh my God, it's him! It is him! It just hit me all of a sudden. He's even wearing his combat boots on.
The 37-year-old was wanted by San Diego police since June of 2016, when officers were called to an apartment complex for reports of a woman who was not breathing, finding signs of a struggle when they got there. First responders found 30-year-old Crystal Mitchell, a mother of two, dead at the scene. Crystal's mother, Josephine, is a former police detective who called on those investigative skills to help find McLeod.
I just turned pain into power.
The San Diego district attorney says she's generated leads and has been instrumental in helping authorities search. She even started a group called Angels of Justice to help other families in similar situations.
I miss Crystal so much. Her laughter still rings in my ears. And as a matter of fact, when we caught up to McLeod, I could hear her laughing, just bellowing out that laughter like, Mom, you did it. You got it.
Our attempts to reach McLeod's family were unsuccessful. Law enforcement experts saying this case is unusual due to the amount of time McLeod was on the run.
I absolutely do think his military training played a role. For one, he was trained extensively on how to evade people that are looking for him, such as, opposing military forces. And for two, he probably has a lot more street smarts and awareness of how to use resources in his environment.
The San Diego district attorney issued a statement saying, quote, "This defendant's brazen attempt to evade justice is over, and the work to hold him accountable in a court of law for the murder of Crystal Mitchell can now begin." The DA also saying McLeod has a history of violence with previous partners. Now that he's in custody, U.S. Marshals Director Ronald Davis saying in a statement, quote, "It is our sincere hope that his capture brings some sense of relief to Crystal Mitchell's family, especially her mother, Josephine Wenzel, who has worked so diligently with law enforcement these past years to see this day of justice arrive."
I don't want people to think that they have to be former investigators to fight for justice. It's the mother in me that fought for justice.
Incredible work by that mom right there. Stephen Romo joins us now on set. And Steve, we were just talking about this. One of the sad parts of all this story is that that person, the suspect now in custody, he actually had a history of violence.
Yeah, from what we know, at least two that authorities are telling us about. One of them happened in Arizona in 2009. He was put on probation in order to complete domestic violence counseling. And then in 2016, just months before Crystal was killed, he was charged with injuring his spouse in Riverside, California. And for that, he pleaded not guilty and was granted bail, which he was still out on when Crystal was found dead. Authorities say he then fled after that time.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.